So in this video we will learn the geometric representation of the identity a squared minus b squared. Right, so to begin with, let's start with, here I'm taking a square of side a by a. This side is a, this side here is also a. So the area of this will be a square. Right, now if I just take away a small square, let's say from this corner, if I just take away this square of, let's say, side b by b, this side is b and this side is also b. So what basically we have done is, we started with an area a squared and we subtracted another small square having area b square from that. So is it fair enough to write it as a square minus b square? Yes, we can always write it as. So now after taking away this small square, what we are left with? So let's have a look on this. The remaining area now, let's say if I remove this part is removed from here, then this remaining area can be divided into two rectangles. If I draw a line from here, then this remaining area is divided into two rectangles. Let me try to put it little straight. Okay, so here, now these two rectangles have some area, and let's have a look into it what those areas are. So here if I say this side, the entire length was a unit and I have taken away a part of length b from this. So what is the length of the remaining side? It's a minus b. So this side over here has a length a minus b, and same as this side over here as well has the length a minus b. Right, so the area of this big rectangle can be written as a times a minus b. Right, and what about the area of this small rectangle downside here? So again, this entire side was a, and because I took away this b from here, so the remaining part is a minus b this side as well, isn't it? So this small area can in turn be written as b times a minus b. Right, so basically what we can say is that when I took a big square of area a square, when I subtracted a small square from this, the remaining area can be looked upon as the sum of areas of two rectangles. And what are those two areas? Those two areas are a times a minus b and b times a minus b. So if you take a minus b common from here, you will be left with a plus b in the other bracket, and which in turn is our identity, that a squared minus b squared can be written as the product of a minus b times a plus b. That's the third identity. See you in the next video with more such identities.